Hey y'all, we back with the coldest winter ever. Continuing chapter 11. I'm gonna try to finish chapter 11. He held his right hand up, holding a security badge. Listen, miss, here are your options. You can cooperate with me, or I can get the police involved. Police? For what? Miss, please calm yourself down. Lower your voice. You're alarming the customer. I am a customer. He looked over me, head to toe, his eyes landed on my pink slippers, then back on my face. I'm thinking my shit don't match, but that ain't no crime. Come with me, miss. He walked me in the back of the room. One, you wouldn't notice if you were just an ordinary customer like me, I thought. Sit down, he ordered. I sat in a chair right next to the silver two-way mirror. I could look out and see the customers, but I knew they couldn't see me. Now I would like you to volunteer for me to look in your bag. Why? I asked. I didn't do shit. I saw you when you were at where you I saw you when you were at our front door earlier this morning at 9:45 a.m. to be exact. You were wearing a black knitted hat, black sunglasses, and pink bedroom slippers. You walked around the first floor for about 10 minutes, looking at and touching the merchandise. You took the escalator to the third floor, clutching your bag, then entered the ladies' restroom on the west side of the building. You were in the bathroom for approximately 30 minutes. When you exit, you were no longer wearing a hat or the sunglasses. Now, because of your suspicious behavior, I need to be sure that everything in your bag belongs to you. Sucking my teeth like a fast car hitting its brakes, I opened my bag. I had a feeling this military asshole was willing to take this foolishness all the way. Besides, I haven't stolen anything. He said, may I take a look at the bag? He turned it over, emptied his contents onto the blotter on the desk. He wrinkled his face with the bulging eyeballs, looking over everything. He knew he was wrong, but he was determined to be right. First thing he grabbed was my box cutter. How old are you, young lady? 21, I said with no hesitation. He opened my wallet, glanced over my business card, then discovered my house's success ID. Looking from the ID, then into my eyes, the ID, then the ID. Then in my eyes again, he said, you're 17, not 21. You know it's illegal for anyone to sell a box cutter to a minor in New York. Listen, I said curtly. You accused me of stealing. As you could see, I didn't take anything that belongs to your store. Busting a small sweat, I told him I just wanted my bag back. Luckily, this idiot did not even see the envelope taped to the bottom of the bag. This is why I cooperated with him. I didn't want him to call the police. Then I had to explain where I got in $1,600 in cash and my diamond jewelry from. No doubt, even if I offered the police a great explanation, they would have wanted to drive me to the house of success where I didn't want to go. No telling what will happen when the counselors and authorities found out how much dough I had out having a job. On his signal, I picked up and every item belonging to me and put it in my bag. With an impatient face, while tapping my foot, I asked, can you please let me go? 1 minute, he ordered. Raise up your arms. He ran his two hands from the top of my shoulder down to my waist. Come on, this is ridiculous. You can tell there's nothing in my blouse. It's tight. All my clothes are tight. I can still get the police, he threatened. They can get a warrant and search you thoroughly. I can make you sit and wait for them to get here. This bastard's whole hands couldn't stop shaking, ran over the center of my back, right down along my spine, facing me. He then ran his two hands from my shoulder blades right over each of my titties, covered them a bit. Infuriated, I saw nothing but image of the cop cuffing Mama, stealing Daddy's stuff, and pounding Mama's car. If I could tolerate him for a few minutes, I would be home free. Take off your shirt. What? Take off your shirt. See, now you're bugging. I ain't taking off my skirt. What do you think? I have a pair of high heels hidden in my panties? I've seen all types of these things happen before, miss. I'm just doing my job. I looked down at this man's little hard dick poking through his pants. I think you're doing a little more than your job. Just then, a lady security officer, short and fat with Catwoman glasses, opened the door with her keys. Hey, what you got in here, Izzy? She asked like Izzy was her best pal. Nothing, I answered for Izzy. I gave him a threatening look, letting him know I'd blow the whistle on his little perverted party. We're finished, right? Yes, Yes, everything seems to be in order. He said, I brushed by the lady's security officer and walked out swiftly and kept going until I got out on the street. The clock said 11:15 a.m. I ran to meet Lachey. Fuck it. I don't owe her any explanation about my appearance anyway. As I placed the plate and piece of crust into the garbage can, my eyes caught a glimpse of Rashida coming up the subway stairs and into the mall in Penn Station. She didn't see me standing there. She kept looking over her shoulders nervously. She ran in and out of every little indoor store in a huge waiting area. Wondering what she was doing, but not wanting to see her, I stepped 3 steps back into the pizza store and glanced outward from my discreet position. Then when she did, that's when she did it, like a woman having a nervous breakdown. She went directly under the huge digital train, scheduled display on the ceiling, and shouted with both hands on her head. Winner, winner, winner. If you hear me, please, please. Stunned, I came. I rushed over so she could shut up. When she saw me coming towards her, she got excited, like I was Egg McMahon, delivering a publisher's clearinghouse multi-million-dollar sweepstake check. Without talking, she grabbed my hand and jerked it, pulling me towards the staircase that led to the uptown train. When I resist, she said, Winner, seriously, we got to get out of here. I saw the terror in her face. I followed, knowing she ain't the slick type. Simone is going to kill you. Well, maybe not kill you. Well, maybe not kill you, but hurt you real bad. She has a gun. You must have did something terrible to her. How do you know this? Everybody knows. Last night, Lachey said that Simone said that you was a double-crossing bitch. Lachey was with Simone yesterday from 8 to 10. When Lachey came inside, she told everybody that you was going to get popped. She said you deserve it because you had double-crossed her and cut her out of some money. They was waiting for you, Lachey said. Simone had a crew of girls outside the House of Success. Everybody thought that you would be in before curfew. I was praying you didn't come. I told them the whole thing was between Simone and Winter, and it was stupid for anyone else to get involved. I told them you don't even know Winter's side of the story. Then what happened? They locked me in our room and kept their bodies against the door so I couldn't get out. They locked me in there till like 11:30. Then what? I don't know. Nobody wouldn't tell me shit. So how did you know I was here? Last night, after everybody thought I was sleeping, Lachey came in our room. They was looking for something because they were all over your bed. Next thing I know, Lachey had opened your trunk. They was picking and choosing what she wanted, and Lachey was giving your stuff out. From what I could see, they took everything down to the ball rest and the face cream. Even the security guard was trying to get something out of the deal, but none of the clothes fit her. She stole those carton of cigarettes you had in the pouch and on the side. But how did you know I was going to be in Penn Station at 12? Because when Miss Porter came in this morning about 9, she asked the girls if they knew where you were. She wanted to know if you came in last night. Everybody started looking nervous and guilty, so Mrs. Porter stepped to me. Before I could open my mouth, Lachey blurted out that your mom was in the hospital and you slept over with her. Lachey said she will see you at 12 at Penn Station because you needed some clothes, and she was going to bring them to you. Now, Lachey was getting calls all night going back and forth to the security desk, so I knew she was up to no good. I didn't know if she had spoken to her or even if you would be here or not, but I took a chance. I didn't want to see nothing bad happen to you. Rashida hugged me and my body stiffened. It was time to figure out everything out. Come on, Rashida grabbed my hand and guided me swiftly through the train station like I was in kindergarten or something. What's the deal, I asked. Where's we heading? To a friend house, Winner, someone who can help you. I don't need no help, I told her. I just need a couple of minutes to think. By the time we got off at the stop she wanted, it struck me, dropped in my head out of nowhere. Without saying a word, I turned around and began to walk back onto the subway platform in the opposite direction as Rashida. Winter, please, she begged me. I want to help. Oh, no, you trying to take me to Soldier's house like I'm some kind of charity case, a homeless runaway or something like that. You can forget it, girl. I ain't want to go. Winter, seriously, though, do you have somewhere else to go? I didn't answer. I didn't like her self-appointed mother role. You already live in a girl's home. You already don't have no family. I got family, bitch. You bugging. I got mad family. You don't know the half of it. If you got family, Winter, so much family, why don't you live with them? Where are they? You can't come back to the house of success. It wouldn't be safe. And you don't have to live at Soldiers. Just chill for a few days while we figure out what we're going to do next. I screamed, throwing my hands up in the air. Now all of a sudden, it's we. Fuck you, Winter, Rashida screamed back at me. That's it. I try to do the right thing and look at you. You don't even realize when somebody trying to help your ass. And Rashida cried. I laughed. My laugh threw her off. She stopped crying. What's so funny? She asked. You don't even know how to curse right. You sound funny. You don't curse. She got back at ease and led the way. Her house is right up there. Just do me one favor. Check it out before you flat out and say no. And when I come back, y'all, we'll be on chapter 12. Bye, my reactors.